Hi, my name is Colin, and today we're going to be looking at how to build OpenMRS from the OpenMRS source code. So for us to do this, we're going to need some particular tools which we can easily download from their web pages. So the first thing we're going to need is the Java Development Kit or JDK. So to download the JDK, head over to the Oracle website and we can see the different binary files here which we can download the one that is suitable for our operating system. So we can get any of these files from here which are totally free for downloads, and for this tutorial we're going to be needing Java 8 because OpenMRS Platform 2.x requires Java 8 to run properly. So we can get any binary from this link which I'll leave in the description area below. The next thing we're going to be needing is Marvin. The Marvin project is a software tool which is used primarily for Java projects, and we can get it from the Marvin website, from the downloads website right here. We can just click on downloads and install it. And once we have Marvin installed, the next thing we're going to be needing is Tomcat, which is where we will deploy the WAR file that we're going to build. So if you already have this set up, then we're going to continue. But if you don't have the setup environment already, I'll leave a link in the description area on how to do so. So what we'll be needing for this is the GitHub, it's the OpenMRS platform code which we can get on GitHub. That is, we're going to be building the OpenMRS core, which is this repository right here. So we just go ahead and click on it, and this is the OpenMRS core source codes that we're going to be building. So we can get this source code either by cloning it, which is right here. We can clone the code from the OpenMRS GitHub page, or we can download a zip file. But for this tutorial, we're going to be cloning the code using Git. So you just click right here and copy this link to the GitHub repository by clicking this. So we see it's copied, and we head over to our terminal window, which is this. And in here, we run the command git clone, and then we paste in what we copied from the GitHub website here. So this is going to download the source code and we'll have it running locally on our computer. Our code is done cloning. We could see this message which shows us right here that it is done, and we can notice the source files have been created in our file browser, which is right here, the OpenMRS core. So this is what we got from running this code on our terminal. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into that directory and we're going to build the OpenMRS source code from there. So to do this, we're going to run cd OpenMRS core. And in here, we're going to run the Marvin command to build our OpenMRS WAR file. So the OpenMRS source code is going to be compiled and built into an OpenMRS web archive or a WAR file. So what we're going to do to get this file is we're going to run mvn clean install. So we're using Marvin to build these files into a WAR file or a web archive. So once the project is done building, we're going to see this message which shows us build successful right here. And we would also notice that a file has been created, a web archive has been created in this directory right here, in the web apps directory, the OpenMRS web apps and targets, which is this, the OpenMRS.war file. So we're really interested in this file because it is what we're going to deploy on our Tomcat server. Okay, so let's look at the build in a technical detail. So how exactly did this build go? if we go back here to the OpenMRS directory, we would see this file, the pom.xml file. So Maven uses this file, which has a bunch of dependencies in it, which downloads all those dependencies and build the OpenMRS core. That is why it might take time for you to build this up and running. So if we come back to this directory, we can copy our web archive from here. Just copy. And we can head over to the Tomcat web apps folder. That is where we installed our Tomcat. We should follow this directory, which is the web apps folder, and we can paste what we have from the OpenMRS compilation right in here. So what we're doing right here is we're deploying this WAR file to Tomcat server, and once we do this, we can come over to our terminal again and we restart the Tomcat server. So we're going to restart the Tomcat service using the command sudo service tomcat restart. So once we've restarted the Tomcat service, we should head over to our browser and we would open a new tab page and we will navigate to localhost and our Tomcat pod, which is right here, and OpenMRS directory. So we're going to load this file from here and we're going to see how the OpenMRS file is going to be deployed. So if we see this page, this means we've successfully deployed our OpenMRS platform file and it is up and running properly. And it now we can now follow the basic instructions on the screen to install OpenMRS locally, and that is it for this tutorial. So if you want to know more about OpenMRS, you can see our developer manual on which I'll leave a link in the description area below, and you can, if you get into errors or you get into issues, you can ask on our IRC channel or the talk channel or the talk page, which is right here, and I'll leave all the links in the description below. And thanks for watching.